Hi there, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT. Welcome to our Facebook Live, and good morning to you. I hope you are doing well this morning. I'm going to wait just a moment to let some notifications go out, let a few friends join us live. But if you are watching the replay, you're here with the replay crew. Thank you for joining. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, glad you're here. And if you're able to catch live, please say hello. Good morning, Judy. Hope you had a great birthday. Well, I have missed y'all. I did not wake up feeling well last week. Good morning. So I had to cancel my Facebook Live. We've been doing Facebook Lives for over 2 years now, every Wednesday, and we have missed very few of them. I still have a little bit of a raspy voice, but I sound so much better. I feel so much better, actually becoming a productive member of society again. Nurses are not good patients, just FYI. And Dale can certainly attest to that. He kept asking, have you checked your temperature? Have you taken your medicine? Have you drank enough fluids? Wonder where he's heard that before. But nurses are not good patients. I'm not a good patient. But I am back in the land of the living, so I'm so excited to be with y'all today. We are going to make a couple of fun Z-fold cards, and we're using the Masculine suite of products. That is what I featured in June for stamp class. I will put a link to the video for June stamp class if you want to take a look at the 3 fun folds and the cute little box that we made. It's kind of a bag slash box. Dale did a really good job explaining how to score and cut. So we have, I don't know that I ever posted the template, but people made a template. It was really awesome. And this is a great suite. It is in our new annual catalog. So this gorgeous catalog. And it's on page 78 and 79. I love that Stampin' Up! Shares with us so many beautiful samples that can inspire us. And then here you have the stamp set dies. Don't forget that the Sweet Collection item code up here, when you put that in, when you're placing your order, you get one of each of the components from the suite, and it's just the easy button. It's awesome. Now I'm featuring the Designer Series paper today, and it's a little bit of a challenge to show you just one of the sheets that comes with this. I'll show you my swatch book, but in the catalog you can see there's one sheet of 12 by 12, there's actually 2 of them in your package, that is laser cut pieces that you just punch out. And some of them just come on out on their own, so that's why it's a little bit of a challenge to show it on camera. But I know I've shown them to you before. I'll show you my little collection of them now. So sometimes we just want to make a card that is quick and simple. This one has no stamping. I'd already done some die cutting ahead of time, so no die cutting, just using some components that I had cut and ready. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I'll show you the Designer Series paper. I love the Cajun Craze, Sahara Sand, Early Espresso. Then there's that little pop of mint macaron. Bring a little bit of color in with those neutrals. So it's just really cute paper, and it's very versatile. The B-sides are awesome. So I don't really have anybody in my family that's really into cars, but you know, the B-side is great. And then you've got the grilling and just the kind of generic masculine, the camping. So there's a little something for any guy in your life. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some Z-fold cards. That's one of those fun folds that we learn usually early on in our card making, but it's one that you can pull out and do a couple of different ways. That's what we're going to do today. So I have a piece of Cajun Craze cardstock, and it is cut at 11 by 4 1/4. Then I just popped that in the trimmer and I scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So let's burnish those score lines. I've folded it once, but let's burnish those. And then this piece at the 2 3/4, I'm going to fold it back on itself. So as you probably know then, that is what gives us our Z or Z fold if you're European. I always like that. When I watch videos from our German demonstrators, that always makes me smile. So let's put just a few of these little components together and make a quick card. First thing I want to do, I've got my inside panel that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and I had just a couple of strips, little scraps of designer series paper that I cut down because I just want a little accent of designer series paper. And this is the little grilling design. And then I have a tiny strip, which y'all know I'm going to end up getting glue on myself. I have just a tiny strip, and I don't even think this is a 1/4 inch. It was a little sliver that I cut off of something. And I just save everything and I put it back in my packaging. So then I have that if I need it. Sometimes you can pull in those little strips and use them up, right? On our envelopes, on our inside panels, we have gotten really, really good at utilizing our paper. Okay, so that is going to pop right inside of there. And of course you could do this with any paper that you have. I just thought it was kind of fun with this masculine. So we've been on a roll with masculine projects this month. Try to get equal borders. Don't always do it great, but it's not perfect. It's handmade, right? Okay, then I went ahead and pulled this little die cut and of course the little grill. And somewhere I had one of my little scallop pieces. So I wanted to show you this as well. Sometimes when we're prepping for a class or I'm making cards, we overcut a little bit for the die cuts. And I think this was just kind of overcut from when we prepped for the launch party. So I put them in these clear envelopes and I just popped this whole piece in with my stamps. That way I have them when I need them. Now, you could put them with your dies, you could put them with your designer series papers. And then this is how I'm also storing those die cut pieces that come on that sheet as well. There's 2 sheets, 12 by 12 of die cut pieces. So many different things to choose from. This just kind of helps wrangle them, keep them all together. And I just slide that down into my package of designer series paper. So I want to put this little die cut here and the little grill on top of it. And then I thought we would just put this over on the side and we'll be done with this card. Keeping it simple, y'all. Let's just pop up our little grill. I didn't grab my take your pick tool this morning. Just pop that up on this little die cut. These dies are super versatile too. You've got lots of pieces that you can put your sentiments on. I didn't grab them this morning. I've shown them to you before, but you can find them in the online store, in your catalog like we talked about. Great set though. Okay, we'll go right about there with that. And I do want it just a bit of an angle. And then we'll come in and put just a couple more dimensionals. And I'm going to place them on the card base rather than on that die cut piece, so that I don't get them too far over and adhere my card closed. So I think we'll put that right about there. Maybe even over just a tiny bit more. And that, my friends, is our very first card, our Z-fold card. Okay, simple enough, right? Let's make another one and let's do it a little bit differently. So this time, oh, there's that circle that I needed. This time I'm using some early espresso cardstock. Again, it's cut at 11 inches by 4 1/4. I put it in the trimmer, scored it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So we will burnish those folds once again. And this time I'm actually folding this piece in. The last time we folded it back on itself. This time I'm folding it in because we're going to make an easel card. So it is still the exact same fold. You've got your Z, but by folding it in like that, this card will actually sit up on a desk or table and can be displayed. So how fun is that? Now I'm using just a piece that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches of the Designer Series paper, and I'm going to put that on the front of the card. You do have a couple options. You could go ahead and adhere this down all the way and leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave it loose to where it kind of stands up, and I probably should have put a little piece of cardstock behind there, but we're going to go with it. So I want to come all the way. This is not how I would normally put Designer Series paper on, but I want to make sure I get close to the edge. And that'll leave a little room of it to move around as I put this paper on. So I'm still going to do my regular border, bottom and sides. And at the top, I just won't adhere that top part. And I think that's going to be fine. If I were to prep it again, I think I would cut this down maybe to what? 4 3/4. Oh, my brain. Okay, so if this is 5 1/4 by 4, then I would do 5 by 3 3/4, and then maybe put a mat of cardstock back behind there, maybe some mint macaron or Sahara sand to give that just a little bit more. But it's fine. It's a good pattern on the back. It's going to work out. Okay. Grab this cute little sentiment and another one of those die cut pieces that I already had ready. That can really be a time saver for you. We cut the inside panels ahead of time. Dale usually cuts me a really big stack of those. I may have glued that on the back of this. I did. See if I can't fix that. Because I'm going to glue it down in the card, so it'll be okay. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that there's, the reason I can tell it's the back is there's a little bit of embossed detail around the edges of this. Okay, it's gonna work out. We'll put a little liquid glue here. And this is actually going to be the stop inside the card that will help it stand up. So let's go ahead and add this to the inside. I want to put it down toward the bottom. Just a small border at the bottom, and I want to try to center it up. Give that just a minute. So now, that will be the stop that holds that card up. Cute. And of course it lays flat when you're putting it in the envelope. Now I grabbed another little strip of paper to be my road. And I'm just going to add it. Probably should have done this before I put the designer series paper on the card, but again, it's going to work out. Put our little road down here. And may just leave a tiny border. And then I had that punch out that cute little, like little bus and a tree. So the tree, I think I'll adhere it down flat over on this side. By the side of the road. But we definitely want our little van to be popped up. I know something I messed up on. I bet y'all already figured it out. But there's always a fix. Always. Most always. We're creative. We can think of solutions, right? And I have to do that probably more often than y'all. Because I just mess things up. I don't have a place to write on the inside because I put my little stop like that. So what I think we'll do is, let's see, I'll bring my trimmer in because I keep it right here by me. Let's cut this piece off that's for the inside at maybe 4 inches. That's probably still going to be a bit too long, but we'll see. I think I want to cut it just a little bit shorter. So we'll do 3 3/4 by 4. It's going to be okay. Put a little glue. Hide my mistake. What do y'all think? Ta-da! We did it. Okay, so there is our Z-fold card that forms an easel. And here is our Z-fold card that folds out. So let me know if you have a favorite. It's really hard to choose with this paper and this suite. But let me know if you have a favorite, if it's the grilling or the camping. Okay, let me move these things out of the way because I have a couple things to talk to you guys about before I go. First of all, we have the last chance list. We only have, today and tomorrow for the January to June mini catalog. It is retiring. And of course you saw we have a brand new annual catalog. It launched in May. And as of Friday, we have a fabulous new holiday catalog, the July to December mini catalog and celebration. So I can't show you the inside of these just yet, not until Friday. And I may hop on Friday. I don't have to work. May hop on and just show you a thing or two that I've already ordered from this catalog. So customers can begin ordering on Friday. Celebration, if you're not familiar with that, it's a free gift with purchase, which that's always awesome. Who doesn't love a free gift? So at the $50 level and $100 level, retail before tax and shipping, you're able to choose something from this brochure. No prices in here because everything is free. And then, let's see. I also needed to let you know that I posted about my designer series paper and ribbon share. With each new catalog, Dale and I love being able to offer our designer series paper and ribbon shares. We cut our designer series paper, if it's a 12 by 12, to 6 by 12. If it's already cut to 6 by 6, you get 2 of those. So there's a lot of paper that's included. Basically, 4 people share each package of the new designer series paper from a new catalog. And it's an awesome way to just try it out and see what you really like. Get a little sampling. You have enough to make at least 3 cards with each piece of paper. So it's a lot of paper. Could really be great for the holidays to have all that in your hands. You can see which ones you love, what goes with things you already have in your collection. We also do the ribbon share, and you get 2.5 yards of each of the ribbons. So let me know if you're interested in that. I will place the order for that on Friday, and I will probably open up a second round of that once the catalog goes live, because with being sick, I was running a little late posting about that. Then I need to talk to you about our giveaway from from 2 weeks ago. So I had the Elegant Faceted Gems, and they are super shiny and pretty, and they are gonna go to my awesome friend, Donna Fenton. So congratulations, Donna, you were the winner by random draw. And I know you are gonna put these gems to good use, so we will get those out to you. And then this week, I have a package of clear envelopes. These are awesome. We were talking about these at bingo the other night. We did bingo on Zoom. It was so much fun. We were talking about these. So there's lots of uses for these clear envelopes. You can actually mail a card in this envelope through USPS, and it works just fine. And it gives the recipient a little sneak peek of what's inside. It's amazing. I use these all the time to hold little bits and pieces, like I showed you with my die cut pieces, with those laser cut pieces. So you also just keep your cards in them when you're storing them before you send them out to people. It keeps them from rubbing together and losing embellishments or ribbon. The humidity doesn't get to them as bad. You know, a lot of us live in a humid climate, so it helps protect those projects you've worked so hard on. And these are awesome. They're, I think, about $6, and there's 50 in a package. So that is our giveaway for this week. So if you would like to be entered for a chance to win like Donna did, all you have to do is leave a comment either on YouTube or Facebook. I upload these Facebook Lives to YouTube. We are really growing over there too, so if you haven't popped over, I wish you would, and just say hello. Join us over on YouTube as well. I have some happy mail. This first card is from my amazing friend Lisa Tweedle, and it uses that hydrangea bundle and the paper, the host reward paper from the last annual catalog. This is a gorgeous card. So thank you, Lisa. It's beautiful. I love it. You know, hydrangeas are near and dear to our hearts in our family. And then this next card, we actually made this in the after party, and this was sent to me by my BFF, my very best friend forever, LaDonna. So thank you, LaDonna. I love it. We use those awesome silver embellishments on these cards. So pretty. So that was a fun surprise to get from the mailbox. Then let me see who this next card is from. Oh, this one is from my amazing friend Jan Miller, and it is just stunning. It's a beautiful card. Love the color combo. So thank you, Jan. Gorgeous. And it, let me look closer. It actually has, it does tricks. It has this little string, and when you pull that, this die cut piece, look at that, y'all. How intricate, how beautiful. So I thought this was amazing. Isn't that awesome? Almost like that telescoping lens on a camera. So it's gorgeous. I love it. You guys know I love interactive cards. Thank you, Jan. It's absolutely beautiful. I got a card from my friend Baby Ruth. Really, really pretty. Love the color combo on this. And then I love the way she sprinkled on those rhinestones and just the way she created this card. Left some white space. Sometimes we have a hard time with that, you know, editing just a little bit. So look at all that white space and just how that really makes the focal image pop. Love that. Then I also have a little project I wanted to show you. Dell and I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago, and this was on the table, and my friend Angelica made these little table favors. So pretty. So I wanted to definitely save this so I could repurpose this idea. But let me show you what it looked like on the table, because I went and grabbed a second set of silverware so I could bring mine home the way that it was set up on the table. Isn't that beautiful? Such a great idea with the napkin tucked in and then the silverware. So really cute, but this would be a great little pouch for lots of different uses. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you being with me today, and I appreciate you putting up with my little squeaky voice. I'm so happy, though, to be back with you. I thank you so much for your support and your grace and for watching. Let me know if you have been doing any crafting. Pop a picture of what you've been creating down in the comments of this video. I'd love to see them. Until next week, about 10 a.m. or maybe Friday. We'll pop in Friday and say hello. I will also tell you I've neglected my Finding Inspiration videos this month. It's been one thing after another. So I'm kind of glad to turn the page and get to July. June has been a month for us, so I will do my very best to get back on track with our Finding Inspiration videos on Friday. I'll try to pop in Friday with a little sneak peek from this new holiday catalog, but I will definitely be back next Wednesday with you. Thank you.